Hey guys, Erna here and welcome to episode 1 of building a huge calculator. For those of you who saw the previous episode 1, it was pretty bad, so I decided to scrap it and redo it. So I'm gonna try to explain everything I made so far. It's a bit, but not very huge yet. But it will probably become very huge. Anyway, so here's the control panel so far. You have a reset button, enter button, all the number buttons, and one for deciding which kind of keyboard you like. Either you choose the calculator style here, or if you want to use like a phone, it's like here. So to demonstrate that, when it's up, you see the top middle button is 8. So if I press it now, there should appear a 8 there. Yeah, but if it's downwards, you can see the middle button in the top row here should become a 2 instead. Yes, so now I'm going to show you how that actually works, and I hope you understand. So let's place a lever here so that the signal don't disappear so fast, and let's follow the line here. So all the buttons are hooked up to redstone torches here, and as you can see, the 2 here went off. If I don't have anything activated, all the torches will be on. So yeah. Whoa. Now when that's not active, this torch here can be activated. Powers this repeater, the signal goes through here and activates these blocks here, and that allows this torch to turn on, and as you can see, that's the only torch that's on, and it goes up here and allows this torch to be turned on, which then passes through here and goes through this block here and activates this. As you can see, now it's in number 2 here, but if we change this, the pistons here, they change place. So previously these were up and these were down. I can show you again like that, but now they're in the other way. So this is a different row of yellow wool here, and as you can see, this time this line is the only one turned off, so it passes through here, goes through the block and activates this line, and in this case this block is down, so the 8 gets activated instead of the 2. And you can see here that the 2 signal is still going here, but it can't pass through this block. Yeah, let's follow this signal even more. So as you can see, it goes through here, up here, and it's also, as some of you probably noticed, goes here, but this is for this panel here, which will not be activated until you press the enter button there. Then these 2 will switch, just like the purple here, pink. Yeah. Now the signal goes through here, passes through here, and activates the 8 here. As you can see, it powers one line below here. This is to see if any button got pressed, and if not anything is activated, this will not do anything. It also goes through here and activates this latch here, which you can see makes this activate. This is actually 4 different sets of 9, and this is the first one. So it starts with the signal for the 0, signal for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, and as we can see the 8 is activated. The signal then sends through here and goes all the way in this big line. It then passes through here and turns this torch off, which then activates these torches here. And if it would have been off like all the other lines, none of these torches would be on. And each of these torches go through blocks here and deactivates redstone, which then pulls back blocks here, which then forms the numbers. I can show you. It's called a 7-segment display, and this one, if we just pretend like we did not press that and pretend that we press the 7 button instead, as you can see only 3 torches get activated, and that's because the 7-segment display is built up of 7 segments, as you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you have to program what every number, which part of the which segment that should be activated. So in this case we can see back here 3 different segments got activated. First this one goes through here, deactivates this torch, which then pulls back all these pistons, and therefore this shows up. Also, oops, these 2 get activated, so they go to here and here, which make this retract. And that's just how I made all of this. So I can show you how it flips over. As you can see, it filled up everything. That's because I put a lever there, and normally it's just a button. Yeah, let's reset it. Okay, forgot to set the redstone again. Here. Should be off now. Yes. As I said before, the signal goes through here, and let's just do the 8 again. So this is the 8th one here. Just activate that. As you can see, 8 turns up here in moments. Nope. Yeah, I removed redstone there too, so that's if you did not know, this is the biggest part of redstone failure. Here. So easy to forget something. 8 turned up there now, because it's activated here. It doesn't only activate this line, but also goes up here and deactivates this. So let's follow that. Goes down here, here, and then goes into another one of this is the next, like the if this would be pressed it would represent 80 here, like the next 7 segment display there. So yeah, as you can see, it's deactivated here, but the line under here prevents the signal from going through. As I said before, this line under here only gets activated when another button is pushed. So when any other button get pushed, this jumps over here as it should do. So as you see it in action, this torch here should go on again, and a torch here should go off. So let's press the 0 so we form 80. As you can see, it works. The torch from the 8 jumped over to the next for the 10s instead of the 1s, and for the 1s the 0 torch turned on instead. The other display here is just pretty much a copy of the first one there, and it gets activated, as I said before, after you press enter. So now I pressed enter, and then just write something like 43. Okay, I built this also, and as you can see, the yellow here also goes down here, and if you did not already realize, I color coded everything so it's easier to see what goes where. So the yellow is the output from the buttons there, so it also goes down here, and this thing is pretty much a copy of the green there, light green, but it's for a different purpose. So it works exactly the same as up there, but I only just started on it. So this is to convert the decimal numbers into binary numbers. I don't know if you know how to do that, but you can search it up on the internet. Yeah. So let's say 2 here gets activated. It changes this here, and this is just a thing I activate after you press enter. So for example, if you type plan to type 21 and you press the 2, that the 2 don't get through immediately. So let's say the 2 is activated here and goes through here. It deactivates this, and this is just ones and zeros here. So a 2 is typed from the left, 0, 1. It's like nothing for the 1, but 1 for the 2, so it becomes 2. And 3 here, it's like, no, here, sorry, it's like 1 for the 1 and 1 for the 2, so 1 plus 2 is 3, and as you understand, you cannot do this 9 million times, because that would not fit and would be very hard. So I made just like up there, it's like here first the ones, here's the next for the tens here, so here's 10, 20, 30, and you combine them to create numbers. So the ones, the tens, the hundreds and the thousands. Then I will continue with the 10,000s, 100,000 and millions. So yeah, that's kind of everything. I should mention this also, just the same principle as these two. Just half of the display I had to bring back a bit, because else it would not fit, and this is where I will display the answer when the calculation is done. And I plan to first just make it multiply. Hopefully I can do with decimal numbers too, 8 digits, and then if I have enough patience, I will maybe do plus, minus and division, and that will probably fill up all the space. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you next time in this redstone adventure.